for here. And because of this thing, may they blend the smell. Hey, what's up, people? Hey, what's happening, people? I'm market now. What did they saw? The table clear. How far now? They said they want to use me, advice on me. Your laughter needs surgery. No. So I say, okay, what do I know? The small one I know. Anyway, one thing I would say is that social media has changed my own life. I don't know about a lot of people here or people in their houses, but for me, social media took me from point A to the how do I even put it, to the other points out there. You know, I spent most of my life thinking of what I want to do, thinking of opportunities that will present themselves, platforms that will be available, you know, but I realized that if today people like AY, Alibaba, you know, Basket, Bolvi, all of these people can see me as a source to connect with other people, then that is everything for me. You know, how did that happen? It happened with the help of social media, you know. And I'll tell people most of the time, it goes beyond just doing videos that are funny. You know, there are a lot of people that are way funnier than I am, you know, but I think everything in life is just understanding the craft, nursing it, and then putting it out there. You know, when I started to do videos, I did post one or two, they not blow that day, you understand? But I see some people do videos today and I instantly, not that I'm trying to sound condescending, not like I'm trying to say, oh, it wouldn't go far, but I know there are limits to what that person can achieve. You know, I feel like the greatest achievement for me is being able to craft my work in a certain way that any brand whatsoever would approach me. And that's very key, brand placement. You know, some people don't mind. They do any type of skits. Today they are climbing, they are holding a guest leg. Tomorrow they are, you know, it's not like it's not funny. But at the end of the day, there are certain type of brands that would dissociate and distance themselves from such kind of branding. Wisdom. No, it's key. It's key. It hurts to say, but I know to a certain extent, an average brand would not say, oh, they don't want to use Lasisi. If they do not want to use Lasisi, it's because my type or their target audience, they don't need it from me. Or maybe they want to market something that, even things for kids, but I would say, okay, maybe let's say a particular religion and they want to use someone who is a particular religion. So I think that's the only thing that can limit my kind of craft, you know. I tell people we're living in an age where any child of any, you know, age has access to social media, has access to online stuff. So parents need to be able to say, even though I'm not there watching what my child is watching on social media, they are safe. They are not too much cuss words. I can say, oh, the Lasisi brand is a family brand. Why is it a family brand? Because they know they will not hear the F word. They know they will not hear the, you know, vulgar language. They know they will not hear me say certain type of things. So a father can say, if a Lasisi's video pops up, he's not scared that his 4-year-old child will see it. Ask yourself, think of all the characters I've created, from Sinzumoni to Jacuzzi. Everything I say is slang that don't actually complete. For example, now we're joking about Jacuzzi, you. What do I say? Mama no be bad word. On code no be bad word. You know how they go no be bad word. So if you take your time to constantly listen to these words, you find out that out of maybe 100 words, not one is offensive. No matter how you look at it. If I'm saying, Nike, can you hear me? Nike, I want you to clean my ear. Cleaning my ear is not bad. Oh yes, you should actually clean your ears. It's important. You know, it's why I'm saying this, why I'm using this as reference is that it is actually important. I have been in meetings in places where some companies will tell you, no, they know if you use this person. They know if you use that person. So it is key. And why I'm concentrating on this part is that the most frustrating thing that can happen to anybody is to be good at something and not making money from it. Babana frustration. So if you are actually good at what you do and certain type of product businesses do not come your way, that's a big problem. That sucks because you're good, you're funny, you're creative, you're productive, you're putting out content, yet it is not flowing. Why? Ask yourself. So maybe the kind of product that will come to you are few or limited types of products that resonate with your type of comedy or joke or craft. You know, but you need to be an open field in such a way that any brand, be it a child product, be it a family brand, be it an alcoholic product, be it even if person want market Bible, they go still look you, reason you. It is key because if I'm doing what I'm doing and I don't make money from it, I think that's madness. Even God will not be happy. It will not glorify God because He has given me talent to do what I'm doing, and at the end of the day, I'm still broke. I'm not saying I get money, but at the talks at least I see free job. Mama, don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself. No.
Meridian Brandy is a smooth and fruity alcoholic drink made from the finest ingredients. It contains no carbohydrate and is low in cholesterol. Meridian Brandy is in 75 cl bottle, 200 ml plastic bottle, and 100 ml throughout Nigeria. Drink responsibly and not for persons below 18 years. Meridian Brandy, distinction in taste.
You know, all these type of things, I like it. Because now I go still contribute money for me for the go out. So no worry. No worry. You. How many show you want win? How many show? What's your plan? What's your plan? No. What's your plan? Apropos, what's your plan? Because I didn't look your face. I see you for Idols last week. I don't understand. No. All the show you dey go. You don't go good at message. Wait, what's up with you? No. Now also. No go compete. Now I do worshiper. No, I do. Anyway, see, in all honesty, I have evaluated myself over the year, and I told myself that being everybody here, we create content one way or another. Sure. But I think the only reason I am here giving these words is because whoever decided that felt that, I have an edge over you one way or the other, and I should be in a better position to give out these words. So I'll say this. Over the years, when I started, it was pretty much just Lasisi Elenu as a ranter. I basically rant about anything possible. What year was this? This was in 2017. Wow. You know, I would rant about anything, you know. But it's typical. We're humans, and when certain things are being consumed over and over again, people start to the threshold is met, and they get tired of that content. They want something else. I think it would only be unwise for anyone who wants to grow not to listen to advice from people who have one or two concepts to give. And I asked myself, if I was a consumer and every day I'm watching this guy talk about this every time, no matter how much I love him, there will come a time where I would appreciate if something else can come on board. And then it hit me that if I wanted to stay, if I wanted my longevity to be long-term, I had to think outside the box. I had to start thinking of things that every other Nigerian could relate to, just the way they could relate to ranting about topics or issues that were, right in our front. And what did I do? I started to create characters that anybody can associate or resonate with. I said, okay, over the years, especially when we were much younger, characters were key to us. I'll tell you characters like Papa Ajasco. In secondary school, you could decide to dress as your costume can be Papa Ajasco costume, or Boy Alinko, or Miss Pepeye, or Pa James. You know, when they see your hair, your bald, they know it's Pa James. You know, but I saw that as time went on in this new era, in this new generation, we lost a lot of that. A secondary school today, if they're having a drama night or a costume night, I'm telling you, it will be hard for people to come up with 10 different costumes of different characters in Nigeria. Not Superman, not Batman, not Thor, not Spider-Man, just Nigerian characters. It is hard, you know. And I thought about it intensely and I said, this is a market to enter. I want to be able to come on camera and anybody who sees me says, okay, na Senzo money be that. I want anybody to just see, if I just come on and say, ah, Nazadi be this. So it started to give me ideas on what to do. So that today, if I give una rice, tomorrow I will give una beans. Tomorrow, if there's beans served, you'll be looking forward to yam. So then, it's not just one character I make people fall in love with. I decided to make sure the characters were rich in such a way that even if you used to like Brashegun, and you're not seeing Brashegun anymore, if you are hearing Anayo, you know Anayo has something to offer. If you're hearing Simisola Badwell, you know Simisola is going to talk about something interesting. If you're hearing about Atomic Bomb, you know Atomic Bomb is going to bring something about, you know. So for me, it was important because I felt like that would help longevity. That would help, or even brands. Some brands will come and tell you, okay, they want you to do something with a particular character. It helps, you know. So, like I said, it is key we all make videos, we all make funny videos, but make conscious videos. Let your videos be sending a particular message. Trust me, people are watching. I was amazed when someone like the Vice President of Nigeria, Osinbajo, would be making reference to my video. I pretty much think if I was saying something really vulgar and terrible in the video, he wouldn't make reference to it. So you'll be amazed that your video can, Kevin Hart, if you watch it. You see, social media or the internet does not have a stopping point. It is not like, oh, if you waka here now, the gates they know. Person fit dey Ghana watch your video. Person fit dey London watch your video. And it does not have to be a regular person. A celebrity, a big person can watch your video. Ikorodu Boys were acknowledged by Netflix, by certain people, by The Rock, by, you know, people that you would least expect. So for a man, I would believe, say, The Rock is too busy, not the online. You'll be amazed. Now in the online pass, now in they watch things, and anything can pop on his timeline. You know, at the end of the day, we'll say things like, we do these things. Trust me, at the end of the day, there are things you do in private, but you cannot admit them in public. So doing vulgar jokes, you know, saying too many trashy things online, all those things, I don't stand for it because I feel like it will limit the things I can achieve. That's one. Two, what's the point? I can be behind closed doors and say all of these things. I don't have to necessarily say it for everybody to hear. Say, this girl, it's not worth it. Because humans would be, nobody is claiming holier than thou, but at the end of the day, we are trying to just keep a clean slate so as to send the right messages out there. So what I do is I make sure I center my comedy, my jokes, whatever I'm doing around a certain area, and I know at the end of the day, it will always fly. So key things, always make sure your contents are precise, make sure your contents are thought through before you execute them. You know, as for me, I don't really necessarily do the whole, if I do video finish, I send person to let me evaluate them first. I use my own discretion because it is key. Because if you want to send out to everybody, so you will be confused. So I'm going to tell you say no, so I'm going to tell you say yes, you will get it messed up. Do what you want to do. Let your own self be your margin point. Let your own self be the person you're saying you're looking up to. Because if you want to use another person, you want to say this person they doing like this, it will mess you up. Same way we always say, Wizkid and Davido, they are not the same people, but they thrive differently. You know, a Wizkid can never want to be like a Davido. Same way a Davido, no matter how people try to compare both of them, but they thrive regardless. But they do different type of things, character-wise, behavior-wise, you know, mannerism, everything is different. So make sure you're cautious of the things you do. It helps, trust me. If you want to make money in this game, people are watching. You'll be shocked, you'll be amazed to find out that a brand that you can't even comprehend has seen your work and they are thinking about using you or not using you. So
I hope in this find a man I've been able to convince you that I'm not.
And I don't believe
Now which kind wire you gon' need to light up your light, Oh man, the quality wire. Now which kind cable you gon' need to light up your house, Oh man, the quality cable. Coleman quality. Coleman wire. Coleman durable. Coleman cable. Coleman tank. Coleman cable for any kind of project. Come and be the come and see, come and see. Come and be the Coleman won't light up your light. Come and be the come and see. Come and be the COLEMAN. Quality, quality. Durable. Now come and be the Baba.
I'm just telling you because it's not about clapping. Your clap is very loud. You have a very loud clap, but it's about understanding. So let me not say much. It's time for me to cross my leg.
All right. So at what point did you feel like your videos were making sense, and who do you think influenced it?
Let me say shout out to Bizo. Bizo, my man.
Bizo.
Yeah, you don't have to know him. He my G. You know, so I was making videos. It was quite a struggle, you know, posting videos and not getting as much views as you want. I did get 22 views, 34 views. 20. These are humble beginnings. I did get 17 views. Some days I could just go 9 views after 14 hours. You know, not be say that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Not be say the video not funny. Now because we never get the platform. So having that platform is key. The moment you have it, hold on to it. Trust me, the worst thing that can happen to any content creator or any talent, let's say comedian, an actor, an artist, the worst thing that can happen to you is you having an opportunity and you're not ready. That is the worst thing. Imagine say they call you right now, Dangote day, oh yeah, perform. Now that day you were having the worst day, and your brain, you know, even your normal joke when you crack before, you know, if you bring your head crack them. So what happened for me was different. Regardless of the fact that my videos were not doing good, people don't know, and only my family and friends, they watch them. I didn't stop doing it. I kept on doing it. So my page had videos. So the day that mistakenly Bizu reposted one of my videos, was the pothole video, and other people started reposting it. That time I not even write my handle for the video. It was just normal video. So nobody know who the person be. Nobody know how to find me. They all know say one video the trend, where one guy they talk one thing. But the moment they had a hold of my handle, they not just come there watch one video go. They see waiting they go fist you watch. So now then you don't watch this one, you don't see this one. At the end of the day, videos that were on 22 views skyrocketed to 6,000 views. Next day went to 18,000 views. Before I knew, it went to 60,000 views. That is how it worked, you know. So it's not about, at that moment I knew, and I had to keep at it. Because if they came to my page that day and I had just 1 or 2 videos, I think the buzz would have died. But nobody go one day remember to come tomorrow or next tomorrow to consider I would drop. You know, but when they got there, they saw things to feed on, and it was key. And the moment I knew I had that opportunity, I held on to it. I went from, I think, 211 followers to, like, I think 12,000 in 4 hours. And in less than 8 months, I had 1 million followers. I don't know how it happened, but I made sure. It just be like, say, babe, when you don't pray for me, she love you, finally love you. You kill her with love. You kiss, you the drink her saliva like say you dey drink water. So that was how it was for me. The moment I had that breakthrough, then I'll be having headache, the worst day of my life. I don't care. I'm thinking of, I saw a good day, 1 hour a day, I never move, I think of video I want to do. 3 hours I'll be pacing, walking left and right, because I knew that people were hungry for my content, so I had to give them what to eat.
I didn't have time to just be relaxing. I know they make money that time. I know they post, they make they don't know, see this guy funny, he funny. That was what I was about. Who want to give me 1,000 naira? What consign me? Then my primary objective was not even about making money. I just wanted them to know that I was here to stay. And that was it.
Okay, thank you so much. You talked about this creating different characters.
Yeah.
For a starter, do you think would you advise creating different characters as once, or you'll advise training a particular character for a long time and then afterwards you now create another character?
Okay, it's a very wise question. So I'll say this: it works differently. For example, there are times I've done evaluation for my characters that I feel like people love. I go see the people that will say, "No, Joe, Lasisi, give me this one." Maybe sometimes they will say, "No, I don't want, give me." So don't think a particular character might get you that level of authenticity or that level of groundbreaking result you want. So it would not hurt to explore other things.
At a go.
At a go. It doesn't have to be multiple, it doesn't have to be complex. It might just be it can range from 1, 2, and 3. Not necessarily 5 or 7. Do you understand? Because the truth is, humans, our taste just varies. What you like and that person not will like. Do you understand? So there might be somebody that would want to like you, but they don't have a reason to pay attention to that thing you're doing at that point in time. There are people that will tell me, for the first time, I finally, up to today, people go sit and say, for the first time, Lasisi made me laugh. Now I'm trying to pay attention to his video. I'll come to monitor that person. In the next 1 hour, you'll come to see the person, video 1 hour, they post since, so you'll come to say, wow, I never used to like this guy because I never used to watch his video. So people say that one, why they always decide car, they rant, he not pay attention to rant. One hour they do Zadi, he not pay attention to rant. Now you do where they do lecturer, maybe they claim to be Niger lecturer. He now finally watched that video, he enjoyed it, he now decided to check out the other one to see that it's boring, and he was like, okay, not too bad, it can't go. So one character, good. But if you have the ability to create more at a go, it doesn't have to be too many, a few. Give it a shot. I don't think it's a bad idea.
Thank you, because at the time I was trying to create different characters like that, and then someone was like, since people are liking this particular one, why not continue with that one? This one is going to deviate
It's even worse. It's even worse. There was a time, one of my most favorite characters was Brashegun. He used to be my Sunday rant. I did that rant for almost 3 years, 2 years plus. Where every Sunday I would talk about Brashegun. It became hard for me. I exhausted almost all the content on church. What do you want to talk about church? I don't talk. Tell me one thing. Say pastor stand up today, they preach, the person sleep. You know what you want to talk. I don't talk. So there was pressure on me. On Sunday, I know if you function. On Sunday, I'm like a mad person. As I go to my house, they think, what I want to talk, what lie I want lie, say I put for church today. So it was a burden on me. It was heavy on me. But I realized that when I decided to spread our wings, created more characters that were extremely engaging, characters that people could relate with, it was easy. So the day I don't have any idea on what to talk about Zadi, I'm doing something about lawyer. The day when I don't talk about lawyer, they do about doctor or pilot. It gave me opportunity to thrive. So it is important that you try and explore other areas and not limit yourself. It's key. Yeah.
Apart from the money you make from adverts and shows, how else do you make money as a skit maker?
Being a skit maker goes beyond being a skit maker. I don't know about other people. For me, I'm not just a skit maker. It's not termed skit maker. I'm a content creator. So what I do over time, apart from the fact that I first off, I compare as an event MC for weddings, for birthday, for functions, book launch, anything. That I do. Then I decided to deviate into going beyond just skit making and making movies, web series, all of that. People monetize via social media platforms, but most people think Instagram pay. Instagram doesn't pay 10 naira. It will not pay you a dime. Instagram on their own will not send you money, except influencing a product. But people make money from YouTube, from Facebook, content that gets you money.
not everybody has been able to get to that level of viewership and all of that, but those who are doing it extremely thrive in it. So yeah, those are the mediums you can make money through, you know, events, you know, making appearances. If I were to go somewhere for an event, I don't need to perform, just go there for the sake of, you know, you can make money from even covering an event. Somebody can say, okay, they want you now, OVA, come to an event, don't perform, just post it on your social media and on your Instagram live and say, oh, I was there, that's it. You know, so there are a lot of areas to explore by making appearances, then performing is different, you know, just shout outs, you know. People do birthday shout out. I don't do birthday shout outs though for money, but people do that. So it just depends on what you think you want to do, and that's it. Now the hustle. But now the hustle, you have to explore every area possible. If not, you.
Okay, you talk about getting short of content. You know, in order not to get exhausted, do you advise posting daily, weekly, or quarterly? Or...
You will die. You will die. You will die. So I tried it and I almost died.
You know what I'm asking?
Yeah.
People are like, since people are already coming to your page, I think it's better you give them something daily.
Yeah. So this is how it works. This is how it worked for me. For me, it was at the time, like I said, I was going at it. I was lucky, or let me say God just helped me, you know, before people got exhausted, because I wanted, you know, I was a novice. I just wanted to make sure, but I understood certain things, that people are hungry for something. The only thing you can do is give them what to eat. Simple, you know, but regardless of that, if you constantly chunk on that for too long, you won't have interest for it. By the end of the day, it comes down to one thing: what you're giving out. How rich is it? Because trust me, you fit to say you dey quick tire for rice, but you fit chop rice 1 week straight, you know, will tire you because it's sweet. So what exactly are you putting out there? How rich is it? It got to a point that I did watch some of my videos. Some people like, oh, Lasisi, how can you watch some of these videos and you don't laugh? So deep down I'm like, bro, I actually laughed when I watched this video. You know, there are some videos I make and I'm like, oh, just there, and I'm hoping people will like it. While there are some I make, and even before I post it, I can already have an idea of the reach, of how far it will do, of how well it will go, because I could feel it. There are times I'm creating it and I'm laughing and I'm saying, okay, oh, I can imagine what people will say to this. So yes, going at it not too much is actually advice, because it's in our mind we get, we'll not be machine. So you trying to, some people decide to have a team of people that help them create things. That is also not easy, because you have to get these people. Sometimes you have to pay them, and now you're not making money from it, so it's going to be difficult. So you have to rely on what your brain can give to you at that point in time. So now, when you work with that, you don't have to post videos every day, 2 days. Just do what is important. Let your content be rich. Drop them. When you drop them, go. Regurgitate on what you've done. Take your time. Even people, they are waiting. They know that this was good, so they are waiting for something else. So don't, because of the fear of wanting to give them, you now give them a lower quality or a lower content. And they'll be like, so let's say yesterday there were 10 people that came. Today are like, yeah, this one not to try. Then next tomorrow they are hoping that it will be better. It can't still be like again. So because you are trying to rush yourself, it becomes a toll on you. So just pace it. It might be 3 times a week. It might be twice a week. It might be 4 times a week, depending on your muse. And you self, you know, say the thing come. There are some days I can make 3 videos in a day. You know, means I go post the 3 in a day, but I have content to spread that week. And then some days in 4 days, that's why I go the thing say Jesus, so I never see one video do. Now so it be. There are times your spirit is just high. You don't already get one thing. Oh, before you know, you don't enter bathroom. You can't. Now maybe this. The blessing just too much. You know. But there are days you struggle. You will sit down. You know. So yeah. So it happen. But yeah, don't go at it too much. Just limit what you do. Make sure the content is rich. Even if it's 4-3 days, people go wait. And when they find it, you drop them again, they go still enjoy them. That's it.
Richness of content, yeah. You know, for you now, you started with the phone.
I still they use phone, my brother.
Still they use phone now. Because I was coming to that, some of us are limited because people are like, I think you should do it with a camera. You should do it with a camera.
Let me tell you one thing. Same thing I tell a lot of people that come into my DM. A guy messaged me and he told me he was skilled, he's very good, I should mentor. I said, no, I never mentor myself, finish. That I should mentor him, that he just need help. So the guy gave me a bill that he needs to buy Canon. I don't even know the name. Everything shall enter 480,000 naira. Online, I never met him before. He sent me a long message that God will bless me, this, that. Later, he comes out to swear for me when I don't reply. Anyway, that was by the way. My point is, you swear for me, I know life for you, swear for me. That I started, that, something up with this guy. Nice guy. I swear that the guy. No, for real.
If you really are right, you don't reply. Finally, we'll give you the cash.
So the guy started, he came at me, he was so angry. Anyway, so after like days, I was like, okay, it will be unethical for me not to tell this guy where he's making a mistake. And I sent him a message. I said, bro, you say you're a very good comedian, or you can make skit and you want me to do skit with you, or he said a lot of things. If there's one thing I know that I've been doing over the years is to share people's contents that I know are interesting, that I find interesting, that I see potentials in. Whether you're an artist or you play ball, I did do them. So I said, my first video, I didn't make it with a camera phone. I didn't make it with a digital camera or a proper camera. I did it with my phone. And I'm so many years in this game, I'm still doing it with my phone. Not because I can't use a camera, but there's something about understanding your craft, the genesis of your craft. I do videos where I use cameras like this and all of that. I do all of that. But my primary content, my original content, I started using my phone. I started using my Snapchat filter. Do you understand? So do not let anybody on this earth lie to you that you have to shoot a skit with a Canon camera or a whatever camera. It's a bloody lie. The only why some people would advise you to use camera is for reason in terms of monetization from places like YouTube and Facebook, because they want things to be shot in a higher resolution for quality. Not that you cannot still make money, but they will tell you that a video that is in 4K has the tendency to go farther than what is shot with a phone or any type of thing. But do not be mistaken. One of my best videos that's ever lived were videos that I did under. The only thing I'll tell you is that as far as your sound is there, people they hear waiting you talk. My Porto video, I did it, I was really driving. I was so the video, it went far. Not because say I use camera from this TT shooter. It was normal phone till today. My phone is my everything. It's my content. Me now come there, see better skit for road. Why I go take do and post. I can say I'll go house first. Come by that road. I can say when I don't go, wait. I want this to do, and I'm gonna drum again. Oh yeah? So do not be mistaken. Use what you have. It is key. Phones, as a matter of fact, the phones that they have nowadays is not small. I don't know your type of phone though, but a lot of phones have good camera quality. Like you can even set them and in a particular way that will work for you. People they use phone, they shoot film now. Yes, now I'm not even joking. Go on YouTube, there are videos or movies that were shot with phones, not phone of 300k, normal phones. So please don't be mistaken. Don't let anybody lie to you. Don't try, because you will spend too much money. It's stressful. Team, put camera, so I'm go push on. Baba, stress. Not that it's a bad thing. If you can go in that capacity, good. Do it. It's awesome. The clearer, the better. But if you can't, use your phone. Just make sure the content is good. That's it. See they look your face. So that's it. So any other question? Anybody feel, So that's it. Well, I'm happy we're able to speak, guys. I wish you all the best, and I genuinely hope that even those of you that come out here without the cash prize or the winning prize will be able to do things that would set you for life, you know, build yourself, because it is key, you know, when you build yourself in that level, you know. So that's what I wish every one of you here. All the best, guys, and God bless you.
Every house is not a home. Building a home begins with finding the right house. Comfort, quality, luxury, affordability. You name it. We have just the solution for you. Lucky Bay Homes. Our strategic focus is centered on building exceptional properties in some of Nigeria's most desirable locations, residential, retail, and commercial. This is why we have developed different financial options for our esteemed clients to create an easy pathway up the property ladder, and with the highest standards, supported by market awareness, driven by passion, and governed by integrity. For more info and inquiries, you can call +234 903 636 4054 or +234 909 702 5123, or visit our Lagos office, Kilometer 18 Lekki Ekpe Expressway, Justice Plaza, Bellisimo Hotel Road, Lekki, Lagos. Abuja, 22B Lume Crescent, Wuse Zone 7, close to NAFDAC FCT, Abuja. Lucky Bay Homes. Remember, every house is not a home.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Anyway, all the best, guys. And I know it's come on, stop with all the clapping. Now, one thing I can say, y'all, is being a content creator. Do you understand what I'm saying, boy? I knew you was gonna say that, boy. Yeah, he's a married man. Oh, okay, nice one. Nice. I saw.
Internet joke.
He has a married face.
Yeah, exactly what I told you.
You can't understand why people are saying that you can't be more than less than 14. That's your Facebook post.
Yes, man.
Even when just come now say you look married.
Oh, in the clip 17.
He was saying
I tell you, say this morning. I tell you, I say you look like who diaper issue this.
Aproko. This conversation is not for you. Aproko, this conversation is not for you. Make all these countries do the talk. No minor. Next time when they are talking like, just cross your leg and let them. No minor. Let it go. Let it go.
When I wake up on the right side of the bed, I'm not always there.
We know. Grandpa when the first come bachelor's eve.
My roommate is sleep rough, so I push me to the left side.
That being said, you calm down, allow humans to talk. Deities will watch. Alright, so that's it.
And now let him get back here. He get back. And now they lose this. This upside. Where the buy your papa not sure the advice you.
I know you had a rough childhood, that's why I think.
Yeah.
You don't tell me before.
He's also having a rough adulthood. The roughness never really like that.
That's why the face is galloping.
Yeah.
Off your mic. Off your mic.
No.
That's your mic.
Support.
We'll catch them somewhere. Please face off tonight, director. No. Face off tonight.
We're scared, bro. Are we scared? We have God. We cannot be afraid of deity.
But funny enough, have you noticed that people when nobody say you ugly, let me clear that first.
Yeah.
That's one thing I want to just get out of the way.
Let me just accept that the inspiration on this.
No, not be joke. No, life experience with the gist. Now gisting.
Okay,
Hello. We're gisting.
Yeah, reality.
You know. Why do you say people when their face, they really calm? Why do you say they like some kind of funny hairstyle? Like I don't know. Like you're supposed to. No. Like okay, look at. Oh God. Okay.
Is it the example? I beg.
Maybe we just use you. Because like say now, I'll let you go do one for you. So I don't understand.
the reason
No, you get it.
the reason they want something where they go put the blame on. So they want so it's like this guy Bobby here.
Because imagine Aproko with normal low cut. Just picture Aproko now with normal low cut. Imagine say we tie your hair now, just means.
You don't wanna go there. You don't wanna go there.
I'm playing with you. I told you I was gonna say this thing. I told you.
You texted me.
So who they key who so these days? Who they as in the comedy something how they be? Who they boss anybody? You know the people joke. You know the people joke. They tell you off the mic.
Thinking of joke is kind of like an operation.
Oh. I thought no, now come off it. Come on.
Go back and watch our previous clip and come back again.
Oh.
Then you will know that. Then we'll start from. We'll now start from where we start.
I dey imagine say you just stand front of them. But you say, guy don't collect your joke.
Baba, you the disguise. Wait. Baba, who you really be? No, Baba, who you really be?
Wait. No, I'm on a wait. Oh, yeah. Let me say something.
Yeah.
You people will not spoil my career. Yeah. I'm building myself. Nobody in this place will spoil my career. I just call him innocent me. Innocent me. Have we not been talking since? Have we not been interacting? So what have I said wrong now? I just say what? Okay, when I cracked a joke about, did you people not laugh? Did you not find it funny?
Let's just push it to the side.
Baba,
I wanted to know whether they thief joke or they get right from time that thing they happen.
Baba, who you really be? Because you get some pastoral, you know.
I'm just a man of God.
You get some
prophetic.
I'm just an African
pointing of hands.
Listen and learn
Can you hear me now?
from an intelligent black man. That's all. Anyway, what else?
Moving on.
I'm waiting with time for there. No worry. I just now the size attract me to Rambo.
Man, that was nice. Big time.
Give away, God. Now throw away.
I told that you do give away.
Since you cannot visit us.
Baba phones no this. I don't feel like for you. Clients will be saying me I don't dey pull for bastard woman. You no go know as they go. Tell clients, tell them go to somewhere in Kuala Lumpur. Person go dey check. Shey Kuala Lumpur and Honolulu na the same thing.
Mama dey jones you.
Shey na the same thing.
Mama dey jones you. After Mama go say be nice guy.
Shey you know, this one na working boy. This one na working boy. Uncle, do it. Uncle, Baba no cast am, no loud down.
Baba dey cash out.
No loud down. They educate am. What do you mean? I sure say Lapi dey for there. You don't put am down. They use Apple laptop. Baba, no worry. God don't do it for us. At what point do they bring food? Let me just be knowing.
Yeah, that was what I wanted to tell you. You can stay over for dinner.
No, you have to go and play basketball, then go and swim.
Yeah, where are you from?
Kuala Lumpur.
It's in a basketball. This is a basketball. You imagine say you said go to Kuala Lumpur, a nice place, but they'll quick deport you. No, a very nice place, sure. It's okay.
I personally want to say thank you to Bros AY for letting Lasisi come over to talk to us.
Today we saw Lasisi Elenu, and it was a wonderful talk. I would say a prep talk to every one of us. Basically what I learned chiefly is that we should be doing jokes that could cut across. Somebody could see and pick it. Everybody listens to what we do, so we want to do something that pops across all walks of life and goes across the board for people around all the ages.
I want to say a very big thank you to the management and AY for bringing Lasisi to us. The information was really, it was really a wealth of things to learn from. It's a privilege to always hear from people that are already doing well in a particular field. So thank you. Thank you, and I really hope that those things will influence my growth in real life.
Today we had a celebrity guest, Lasisi Elenu, and I want to appreciate the organizers of this program, and of course, Lasisi himself for the words of wisdom that he spewed to us today. You know, a lot of people would like to hide their trade secrets and what has kept them, but it was quite open with us, and he told us a lot of things, and we really learned.
Yeah, I want to use this opportunity to thank Bros AY, the host of this wonderful event, and all the management and staffs of this project, for bringing an Instagram sensation and one that we love, Lasisi Elenu, to come be with us and have a word or two with the housemates. We had a lot of interaction, and one of the things I learned from his speech today is about content creation, about being intentional with what you give to your audience, studying your audience, knowing what they expect from you, and giving it to them top notch.
First of all, I would like to appreciate the host of the show, AY, all the management and staff of the Nextnaijacomedystar for everything that they have been doing, especially for today's event, bringing a comedian, an A-class comedian, to have a chat with us, to educate us, enlighten us on the path to follow towards greatness. It was really a very impactful one. I learned a lot.
I want to say a very big thank you to the entire management and to Bros AY for putting up this platform. It was a great time today having Lasisi Elenu in the house. I really learned a lot from what he said. I learned that apart from being a stand-up comedian, you can skate through this industry as a skit maker or a content creator.
Major takeaway from me was the fact that, you know, you just have to start from somewhere, you know, because he mentioned how many videos he posted and he didn't even get up to 100 likes, and then eventually when the time came, he blew, you know. That's where being ready and prepared.
I learned and gained a lot from that section, and I want to say thank you to Bros. I want to say thank you to Lasisi. I want to say I look forward to more sections like that where we could learn things we have little ideas of, and you know, it's going to do a lot for us. So thank you so much, and God bless you.
Hey, what's happening, people? What's going on, people? What's happening? What's going on? But when I see some money, they follow you talk. I'm good. Hey, it's your boy Lasisi Elenu. First off, let me say a big shout out to the people behind this idea, Nextnaijacomedystar. It's so refreshing. It's so encouraging to know that every now and then people come together, put their ideas on how to constantly put the Nigerian entertainment industry, you know, on the map, and you know, constantly put us out there. It is good. It's a platform that helps people discover themselves, even those who were already there, but to an extent needed that extra push. It's so good. So shout out to everyone who is behind this. Shout out to the sponsors, the creative minds behind it. Shout out to AY, my boy. AY, my boy. Shout out to everybody. Kudos. So yes, my name is Lasisi Elenu, and hey guys, remember to keep watching Nextnaijacomedystar. Stay tuned.
The Nextnaijacomedystar is powered by Peak Milk, Coleman Wires, The Ellen Group, supported by Hip TV, The Grandeur, Lucky Bay Home, Revolution Plus Properties, Ica Leads, The Kairos Hall, packaged by Lanre Mako Events.